hunt monsters. Creatures that do not belong in this world. My name is Sylvia. 1 year ago, I lost my memory in an accident. My life in the Order is all I can remember. Everything before is but a blur. Still, the past has a way of catching up with you.
Right, yes, I just wanted to show you that cutscene because I did this ages ago and it didn't record. It didn't record, but only the sound. So here we are. Prologue, the theater.
Sylvia, my favorite acolyte, always on time. The Order has been summoned here because of a monster sighting. I doubt it's a mask wraith, but we can't be sure. Find a way in. I'll search for an entrance from the other side. And Sylvia, step light, strike fast.
I'll be careful, Master Solomon.
Now, yes. I was saying this ages ago. This is like Assassin's Creed, and the cutscene from the beginning of it, like, it is amazing. There's a child in there.
Is someone there?
I can't get it. Watch out! While I was fixing the roof, I saw a monster inside. I called the Order. Let them handle this. G. Curious that this G didn't wait for us to arrive. Fear to close due to the collapsed roof. Okay. Oh, hello. What is this? I already got the achievement for some of these. Don't have what I need. I feel like they're watching me. Don't have what we need. I didn't read that. Not bad. A poster for some old play, but the place has been closed for months. Oh wait, here we go.
I can't fit! Oh no, it's coming!
Ooh. Yes, I know. Thank you for telling me. I know it's part of your job, but still. And let's have a reload.
There's the monster. But it's too far away to get a good look.
And we don't have what we need for that. To get a closer look. Okay. I see you. I use this binoculars to get a better look at the creature. Then the bag, G. This G character seems a bit weird. I agree. Because it's been ages since I even played Grimm's Legend. Like, I played the other Grimm's Legend, I think it was the Swan Song or something. I can finally play this. Let's have a look.
The mask. The mirror. Could it be a mask wraith? There's that little girl. She's hiding. I need to save her before the monster sees her. There's a set piece hanging just above that creature's head. And the rope is attached backstage. There! That ladder leads to the roof. That's the way in.
Oops. Sorry. I didn't let her finish. That's what I need to do. Get that this here. There goes these.
It's Easy Wilson.
I don't have what I need. Can't talk to her yet, cause...
Oh no,
Oh, wait.
I'm not going anywhere. He'll see us. Shh, he'll hear you.
I saw it. Cut.
What? A theatre prop?
And scene.
What?
Was I convincing? I knew I'd be a good victim. That monster was so cool.
Why? Who's behind this?
The man who was here said you should check the gramophone. It's under the hood.
How dare you? How very dare you, you little wheel. I slap you. Play side B backward. Jeez, what is this? Is this some kind of trick? There we go. Put that there. That. Crank will go here. I take that. Put that there. That's where your mechanism to turn it.
My plan succeeded. You've left headquarters wide open. Always have to do things by the book. It was easy to fool you. This time, Solomon, you won't be there to stop.
We must return to headquarters immediately. The treasury. The thief was here. Let's hope the incarcerate stone is safe. Take this.
Incarcerate stone?
Check the treasury. I'll organize the search.
What's this? We, members of the Order, dedicate our lives to fight creatures from beyond our world with all of our bravery, wisdom, and cunning. The enchanted stones are kept beyond this door. The Kashima trapped inside the stones are powerful enough to decorate entire city. Okay, so they can destroy us. That's not what I want there. I see you. I take that. New orders. Thank you. Can you get out of my way, please, Queen? Receive an urgent call to abandon the theater. You two are to guard the treasury. Same thinking, Master Sullivan. Was this other trick to lure us out? They're being dragged, curious that the carpet didn't use the leaf was poisoned. Yeah, I wonder why.
There is another world beyond our own. The world of nightmares. Sometimes an evil creature called a Koshmar slips through. It chooses a person full of hatred to possess and feed on.
Koshmar.
Then it turns anyone who does the victim harm into minions called mask wraiths.
That's great. Oh yeah, I see it because it looks like they're wearing a mask and they're like wraith, like full of hatred and all that.
That's where the Order comes in. Humanity's defenders against the darkness.
Okay. So what I'm looking for?
Members of the Order can return the mask wraiths to human form and imprison a Koshmar in an ancient artifact called an Incarcery Stone.
Excuse me. He looks like the Swamp Knight from Fortnite, Save the World.
These stones can grant great power if one is willing to risk the Koshmar escaping.
Is someone really risk the Koshmar to escape? Maybe.
Some members have wished to use the Incarcery Stones, despite the risk. But in the end, the Order forbade it, and commanded the stones be kept hidden.
Is that us walking? Of course. Excuse me, did you just sucker punch me?
Sylvia?
Right.
But
Hold your fire! Are you all right?
Grim Legends 3: The Dark City.
With the Incarcery Stone stolen, we were left with no clue to follow.
2 days.
But 2 days later, a magical rift appeared over the city of Lichtenheim.
Motive.
Why would someone steal an Incarcery Stone? Greed? Lust for power?
I doubt it's just that. The Koshmar can grant virtually anything one desires, but only a truly desperate person would risk it escaping. We need to investigate.
These supernatural events are a clear sign someone is trying to use the stone.
My thoughts exactly. The sooner we retrieve the Incarcery Stone, the better. Worst case scenario, the Koshmar escapes, and hell is loosed upon the world.
The thief knew about the vault's defenses. And he knew you.
One of our finest hunters. His name is Gabriel, but he betrayed the Order and was exiled. You knew him once, before your accident.
Really?
We're almost to Lichtenheim.
Lichtenheim.
I hope you remember your defensive spells.
Oh god. Well, this is a trick with these expensive spells. You can't you had to use one that's opposite from the one he's using.
Good. Again.
Like this symbol wise. So be that one.
One more. I have to be sure.
That. That's what all this
I'm
is.
ready, Master Solomon.
I don't trust Sullivan. Like, when I play this, the more we got into this, the more I feel like he is hiding something. Like, he's really hiding.
The city looks abandoned. That might be further evidence of Gabriel's presence. Let's talk to the guard. Maybe she knows something.